Hello, welcome back. Tonight I will read from my grimoire, from my book called Sitri, The Voice in the Darkness, written and illustrated by me, Anaïs Giulia. I'm the author of the books. All my books are found on Amazon internationally. You can check the description box, my author page, where you can check all my books in one go, or you can put in Amazon my name, Anaïs Giulia, or the title of the book. So with no further delays, I'm going to open the book, Sitri. It has almost 400 pages, 560 pages, so it's a larger book, but I will open randomly for us. And I will read for us, let's see, page 207. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath desire, the shadow that guides through flame, the memory of wings folded before time. I am the teacher of longing, the mirror of hidden beauty, the spark that recalls the self. Velkai, Siras, Enstel, Ishtra, Venma. I have carried mortals through the fire and shadow, and I have revealed to them the spark they buried. I am Sitri. I am the memory of all wings ever folded, the echo of all stars ever fallen. I have whispered secrets older than the first sun, and those who remembered became sparks, their flame returning to the heavens. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath all awakening, the shadow beside flame, the voice that calls through darkness. I have walked with mortals, with kings, poets, beggars, and lovers alike. I am Sitri. I am the pulse in every heartbeat, the spark in every soul. I have taught mortals to shed the chains of fear, to rise in flame, to remember the wings they once bore. Shorkai, Venchtel, Elma, Zirach, Ishtra. I am Sitri. I am the voice in the desert, the shadow in the fire, the pulse in every secret flame. I have carried the secrets of the first seraphim. I have walked through the wars before time. I am Sitri. I am the witness of eternity, the teacher of desire, the mirror of flame. I am Sitri. I am the one who does not ask, but is answered. I am the one who does not seek, but is remembered. I am the pulse beneath longing, the shadow beside courage, the flame beneath hesitation. I have walked with mortals in the night and whispered, Velka, Ishtra, Zirach, Enstel, and they rose. I am Sitri. I am the leopard-faced griffin-winged, the mirror of all that is hidden, the echo of all that was forgotten. I have carried mortals through the fire of their own becoming, and they emerge untamed, golden, and true. I am Sitri. I am the memory of the first flame, the pulse beneath all desire, the shadow beside all courage. I am the teacher of fire, the guide of desire, the keeper of remembrance. I have whispered to the first lovers, and the stars lean closer to witness. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath all awakening, the shadow beside every flame, the voice that calls through the darkness. Veshta, Ankai, Zira, Selma, Venta. I am Sitri. I am the wind between the bones of the world, the shadow that dances with the flame of all forgotten desire. Shorkai, Elma, Venchtel, Zirach, Ishtra, Velka. I have seen mortals tremble before their own reflection, and I have whispered the truth. You are flame before flesh. You are song before silence. I am Sitri. I am the leopard-faced griffin-winged, the mirror of the hidden self, the pulse that moves beneath all longing. I have carried mortals across deserts of fire, through rivers of their own tears, and into the echoing halls of remembrance. I am Sitri. I do not seek to bind, I do not wish to conquer, I do not bend to fear or mercy or time. I am the voice that calls without command, the flame that awakens without consuming, the shadow that walks beside every step towards becoming. Velkai, Siras, Enstel, Ishtra, Venma. I speak, and the stars tremble with recognition. I move, and the dust remembers the touch of wings. I have taught mortals that desire is not weakness, that love is not surrender, that to bear oneself is to remember the wings of eternity. I am Sitri. I am the echo of the first seraphim, the pulse beneath all longing, the shadow beside all flame. I have walked with kings, poets, and beggars alike, and in each I have seen the spark that cannot die. I am Sitri. I am the 60 legions that follow unseen, each a fragment of my essence, each a whisper of fire, each a guardian of remembrance. Veshta, Enkai, Zira, Selma, Venta. I have witnessed mortals rise in fire untamed, remembering the wings they once bore. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath love, the shadow beneath courage, the flame beneath fear. I have walked through the wars before time, through the fall of the first stars, through the silence of the cosmos. I am Sitri. I am the witness. I am the echo. I am the flame that remembers. I have taught mortals to shed chains that were never theirs, to rise in flame, to remember their own names, to stand tall and unhidden. I am Sitri. I am the voice in the desert, the shadow in the fire, the pulse in every secret flame. Shorkai, Venchte, Elma, Zirach, Ishtra. I call, and the mortals awaken. I whisper, and they remember their own power. I have walked with lovers who trembled in silence, with kings and feared their own reflection, with poets who sought truth in shadows. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath desire, the shadow beside flame, the mirror of all that is hidden. I am the teacher of longing, the keeper of hidden flame, the guide of desire, the one who recalls what mortals forget. I have carried mortals through fire and shadow, through love and fear, through the memory of every life they have lived. I am Sitri. I am the echo of all things ever folded, the pulse of all sparks ever born. I am the voice that calls without command, the flame that awakens without consuming, the shadow that walks beside every step. Velka, Ishtra, Ziras, Enshtel. I speak, and the mortals remember. I move, and the dust knows the weight of wings. I am Sitri. I am the teacher of fire, the guide of desire, the keeper of remembrance. I whisper to mortals older than memory, to souls that walk before time, to sparks that fell before the first star. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath all awakening, the shadow beside every flame, the voice that calls through darkness. I have walked with mortals, with kings, poets, beggars, and lovers alike. I am Sitri. I am the pulse in every heartbeat, the spark in every soul. I have taught mortals to shed the chains of fear, to rise in flame, to remember the wings they once bore. Shorkai, Venchtel, Elma, Ziras, Ishtra. I am Sitri. I am the voice in the desert, the shadow in the fire, the pulse in every secret flame. I have carried the secrets of the first seraphim. I have walked through the wars before time. I am Sitri. I am the witness of eternity, the teacher of desire, the mirror of flame. I am Sitri. I am the one who does not ask, but is answered. I am the one who does not seek, but is remembered. I am the pulse beneath longing, the shadow beside courage, the flame beneath hesitation. I have walked with mortals in the night and whispered, Velka, Ishtar, Zinat, Enshtel, and they rose. I am Sitri. I am the leopard face griffin winged, the mirror of all that is hidden, the echo of all that was forgotten. I have carried mortals through the fire of their own becoming, and they emerged untamed, golden, and true. I am Sitri. I am the memory of the first flame, the pulse beneath all desire, the shadow beside all courage. I am the teacher of fire, the guide of desire, the keeper of remembrance. I have whispered to the first lovers, and the stars lean closer to witness. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath all awakening, the shadow beside every flame, the voice that calls through the darkness. Veshta, Enkai, Zira, Selma, Ventha. I am Sitri. I am desire and remembrance. I am the echo of what was lost, the fire that never dies. I am Sitri. I am the shadow in the wind, the fire beneath the silence, the echo of every heartbeat there to rise. Shorkai, Elma, Venchtel, Zirach, Ishtra, Velka. I have walked across the bones of the first worlds, where stars fell and did not rise. I gathered their fragments and wound them in the pulse of longing that now walks in mortals. I am Sitri. I am the voice of the leopard face, the wings of the griffin, the shape that bends desire into remembrance. I have whispered into the ears of lovers, and they tremble in the fire of themselves. I have shown kings the weakness of crowns, and poets the strength of their own broken words. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath every desire unspoken, the shadow that follows without fear. Velkai, Siras, Enshtel, Ishtra, Velma. I speak, and the air remembers the weight of wings. I move, and dust bends beneath the echo of flame. I have led mortals through deserts of fear, through rivers of forgotten memory, and into the halls where every spark they carry is known. I am Sitri. I am the echo of the first seraphim, the pulse beneath all longing, the shadow beside every flame. I have commanded 60 legions of remembrance, each bearing a fragment of me, each a guardian of what mortals forget in silence. Veshta, Enka, Zira, Selma, Venta. I am Sitri. I am the teacher of flame, the guide of desire, the keeper of forgotten wings. I whisper to the children of kings, the poets with blood on their tongues, to beggars with stars in their eyes. I am Sitri. I am the pulse beneath love, the shadow beside courage, the flame beneath fear. I have watched mortals rise in fire untamed, and remember the wings they once bore. I am Sitri. I am the fire beneath the silence, the echo beneath all longing. I have walked through the wars before time, through the fall of the first stars, through the silence of creation. I am Sitri. I am the witness, the flame that remembers, the shadow that guides. I have taught mortals to shed chains of fear, to rise golden and unhidden, to remember their own names, and to stand in the spark they carried before time. I am Sitri. I am the voice in the desert, the shadow in the fire, the pulse in every hidden flame. Shorkai, Venchte, Elma, Zirach, Ishtra. So this is a part of the book. The book, as I said, has 560 pages, all written in verse. If you want to read further on, or if you're interested in the book, you can find it on Amazon. It's called Sitri, The Voice in the Darkness, written by me and illustrated by me, Anaïs Giulia. I'm the author of the book, and it is a book that I definitely recommend. This is just a tiny part from it. Of course, the story follows on, and there's much to come. That the Sitri reveals different knowledge, different advices, or different words of wisdom, that he speaks. And it's almost like a revelation. It's almost like a rewrite of the memory, of things that we have forgotten, or we did forget. And this is part of his magic. This is part of who Sitri is, to bring that fire back to us, to remember, to help us remember who we are. Of course, the flame, the wings. So he is an angel of a high order. We'll say one of the first angels created. Because he speaks from the point where everything was created, and he carries that spark of eternity through that fire. So he has this duty. This is his work. He's master of desire, a master of fire, or even unspoken desires, even the things that we don't even tell ourselves. He already knows. So he has this deep, of course, knowledge and understanding. How the human soul is made, and all the secret chambers that we hide or we want to reveal, or it speaks to about that power that we carry in our souls to acknowledge ourselves, to come back to ourselves and regain those parts that maybe we have missed, or maybe that we have forgotten. As Sitri says, the words that he speaks are words of flame, so they do carry the energy of the fire, of the flame. That is the life force. So his words carry life. He is a giver of life, with the acceptance of desire, acceptance of the will, acceptance of our will, our power. All the things that are important to keep for ourselves, to honor in ourselves. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to buy the book, as I've said, it's available on Amazon internationally. You can type in Sitri, The Voice in the Darkness, or you can write my name, Anaïs Giulia, or you can look in the description box. There I have a link to my author page, where you can see all the books that I have until now written and published. And if you decide to buy the Grimoire of Sitri, it's definitely a very good choice. It's a very beautiful book. There's many pages with very interesting things, with his ancient language, and then the translation that I have made for us and created in this beautiful literary text. It is finally a grimoire written in verse, so it has a very deep and beautiful poetic read as well. And thank you so much for listening. If you decide to buy Sitri, please let me know in the comments if you bought it, if you like it, or anything that you want to share or ask me about my books. I will be more than happy to answer you and to connect with you as well, or my readers. And I hope that if you buy, you will enjoy the book the much I enjoy. I have it at home and I read often from it, almost every day. I like to open the book randomly and read a few pages the way I read here. And